Hey guys, so in part 15 of the Laravel for e-commerce series, I'll be setting up transactional emails within our project using Mailgun, as well as using logs for our development environment. So if this is something you'd like to learn how to do, then watch this video. Okay, so we'll be using Mailgun to send email notifications on our e-commerce store. So you can sign up for free here on Mailgun, and then once you have an account, it'll look like this. And then we'll just need our SMTP credentials to add to our Laravel environment variables. So go here to dashboard and then go to get started. And then you can do the first one here, send test email. And then it'll give you a sandbox environment over here. So what we want to do is SMTP. We need these credentials over here. Okay, so I'll just copy this and paste it into Laravel. Okay, so back in VS Code. Okay, so down here in the mailer, what we can do is add in our Mailgun credentials. Okay, so for the mailer, I will put Mailgun. Okay, so the host here is smtp.mailgun.org and then the port. So they recommend 587. And then put in your username and password that they provided. Okay, and then just the mail from address. So let's do order at ecommerce.test. Okay, and then the from mail is Laravel ecommerce. Okay, and save this. And then we should also check our config file over here. To open up the config file here and go into mail. Okay, and just double check for Mailgun here. Okay, and then just under here, we'll add Mailgun as well. So just put Mailgun. And open this up and do transport equals Mailgun. Okay, so next we're going to create email notification. So let's do PHP artisan, make notification, new order, notification. Okay, so it created this new folder here, notifications, and then our email here. So we can close out our window here. Okay, so now we can edit this email. So what we want to do is get the order data. So we're going to do protected order. And then this order equals order. Okay, and then this is our email here. So it's going to be, so let's do the subject first. So subject, new order received. Greeting, hello, plus the name of the user. Okay, and then just add the lines of the email. So thanks for placing an order. And then I'll give the order ID. And then the order total. Then an action. View order is the button label. And then that will link to their order. And the last line, thanks for shopping with us. Okay, great. So we have our email here, and then just add the order here up in the construct. Okay, and then double check, and this looks good. And this should say greetings with an S. Okay, and double check. Okay, great. So now we need to trigger this email when a new order is placed. Okay, so next here in the checkout controller is where we want to add our order notification. So let's just import our notification here. So it's new order notification. Okay, so that's been added up here. Okay, and just remove this one here. Okay, and then what you want to do is underneath here, right before the redirect, is we're going to send a notification. Okay, so what you want to do over here is get the user. So user is equal to user notifications send, and then we'll do user new order notification, and then order customer. Okay, and save that. Okay, great. And then it'll redirect the user back to the home page after a successful order. Okay, and save that. And then let's double check and make a new order. Okay, so back here, I'll log in as a regular user. Okay, so I'm gonna make a new order here. So test product 1, add to cart. Okay, and then I'll proceed to checkout here and then just add in my details. Okay, and then submit. Okay, so undefined array key, the secret. So let's just double check that. Okay, so what we're going to do is just double check our EMV files. Okay, so underneath here, what we're going to do is mailgun secret, and then mailgun domain as well up here. Okay, and then just copy the username and password that you had for mailgun. Okay, and then just double check our config services as well. So go here into config and services. Okay, and then we'll just add the mailgun here as well. So it'll be mailgun secret. Okay, and then the endpoint. So it's env mailgun endpoint. Or by default, api.mailgun.net. Okay. Okay, and save that. And then let's just run our config clear again. In the terminal, just clear the config cache. Okay, and let's try again. Okay, so let's make a new order. And then the shipping address. Okay, and submit. Okay, so now we have a forbidden error, so let's just check what that is. Okay, so since Mailgun doesn't seem to be working due to our website probably not being on a live domain, what I'll do is just use logs for this tutorial so we can still see the emails coming through. So what you want to do here is mailer log, and then the mail host, local host, and the port 5, and then the username is null. Okay, and then the mail from address. equal to no reply at ecommerce.s, and then the mail from name, let's do it as Laravel e-commerce. Okay, and say this, and then now let's try to send an email again. Okay, so let me just get a product here. Okay, add to cart and proceed to checkout, and then submit. Okay, awesome. So the order went through. So now let's check our logs in Laravel. Awesome. And if we check down here, we can see our email notifications here. So new order received. And then we have our message here. So hello, Sean, thanks for placing the order. And then here's our active link. So great. So our email notifications are working. It's just that we need to put this up on a live server first in order to connect with Mailgun and other SMTP for services. So this concludes the end of part 15 of the Laravel for e-commerce series. I hope you're able to follow along and set up transactional emails on your live or development environment. You can book a consultation with me in the Calendly link below if you're looking for help with your website projects. Please like and subscribe to stay up to date on this series and future videos, and thanks for watching.